What is going on, guys, and welcome Mr. Franklin back in Tales from the Borderlands with a discussion about what is going to happen in episode 5 involving the endings of episode 4 to go ahead and rule Hyperion or either reject to rule it. So either way, Rhys seems to not have Handsome Jack with him in the future, with him being in custody of the stranger. So what happened, what's going on, and how is it all going to play out in episode 5? So let's start with the accept to rule Hyperion ending. How will that translate into episode 5? Now that one is definitely a great one because you will be able to be the president of Hyperion, and you're the president. What more can you want from that? Now this could be great in terms of, you know, your vet can no longer come after you because you're her boss now, and you own Hyperion. You have, you know, military behind you. You can get rid of Finch, Kroger, August, Valerie, everybody who's after you. You're now one of the most powerful companies, the owner, the president of the most powerful company surrounding Pandora. So I wonder what Rhys is going to do with that power in episode 5. But either way, Jack is still out of Rhys's head and plugged into Helios. So what does Jack want to do with him being plugged into Helios? Now, I've seen a few discussions about, you know, what if Jack wants to screw over Rhys? Now, there could be an option that would be kind of a bit like, you know, he was way too nice to Rhys, like globally announcing to Hyperion, everybody in Helios, saying that Rhys is the new president. So I'm not sure if Jack will go ahead and screw Rhys over after him accepting the deal for him to become president of Hyperion. He can take over his body if he wanted to, like have an actual body. Not sure if Jack wants to go ahead and continue being an AI. He can actually go ahead and have Rhys's body if he wanted to, or at least try, because definitely he is linked into Helios right now, so he can do whatever he wants to Rhys. Probably upload something into Rhys, and it can go from there. So what do you guys think will happen in the episode 5 opening, I guess, having Rhys be the president of Hyperion? Will Jack screw him over? Or will something else happen that will, you know, kind of separate both Jack and Rhys and even Hyperion? Because in episode 1, of course, at the start of the game, we had Rhys looking for Fiona. Rhys is all looking like he's very expensive. He has a new arm, possibly a very expensive arm, new eye, nice hair, very nice hair. And he even bribes the stranger with some property over on Eden. So it kind of, to me, like Rhys might have gotten a bit wealthy. He might have some money, whether it be from Hyperion or just from splitting up from them. I wonder what exactly happened. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the reject Hyperion ending. Now that one is where you reject. He forces you to get in the chair and plug yourself in, and takes over your body basically. He says, hey, my new body, and everything else. So yeah, maybe that could be a bad, really bad thing for Rhys, because he's angered Handsome Jack to the point where he can take over his body. So in this ending, kind of forced to do this by Jack, what exactly can Rhys do to stop him? Now that's where I think Fiona may come in handy, trying to possibly save him, because there is a choice at the beginning of episode 4 where you can go ahead and tell both Fiona and Sasha about Handsome Jack. And throughout episode 4, they mention Handsome Jack in various cases. So both Fiona and Sasha know about Handsome Jack if you told them, and they don't trust Handsome Jack very well. They hate him, and they don't trust him at all. So maybe if Rhys is acting kind of weird and not calling them back, they might be a bit worried, and they might go ahead and look into trying to get Handsome Jack away from Rhys. And that could be what happens at the beginning of episode 5. Now for the accept ending, not sure if Fiona and Sasha and, you know, Yvette would try to get Handsome Jack away from Rhys, like force him to, because you did accept to be president, so that's basically on you. But it depends on what you chose. If you're forced, they might come and save you. If you're not, I'm not sure how that will play out, because either way, we have to do something to go ahead and go to the vault of the Traveler. And Rhys being the president of Hyperion, he doesn't have to deal with the vault anymore, basically. He can just go on about his business and possibly go ahead and get Vaughn back, and everything is how he wants it to be. So yeah, what do you guys think is going to happen in episode 5? Obviously, we have to get off of Helios and go to Pandora to go to the vault of the Traveler. and do our business there. Now let's go ahead and go on to the future. Now, obviously, like I said before, Handsome Jack seems to not be with Rhys in the future for obvious reasons. I mean, he doesn't talk to him anymore, and he does not, don't see him appear. So it's obvious that Handsome Jack isn't around Rhys. Now, why exactly is Rhys back on Pandora? And what happened to Rhys being president of Hyperion if you chose that? Or what happened to him being controlled by Jack? Those are all questions that are going to be answered, but from right now we kind of speculate on what's happening at this point in time. The future is obviously the aftermath of them finding the vault, I guess, and doing this whole story. He's not wearing Hyperion on his jacket anymore, and his arm, which is kind of determinately, you can go ahead and get some skins for his arm. It isn't the Hyperion yellow or anything else. So did Rhys just gave up on Hyperion? Because right now it seems that despite, rejecting or accepting Hyperion, he's doing very well for himself, has a new arm, new eye, new hairstyle, new clothes and everything else, even some property on Eden. So what do you guys think happened to Handsome Jack over at Helios and Rhys? Because Rhys being here in the present time definitely means that he got split up from Jack and maybe even split up from Hyperion. So what do you guys think is going to happen that makes this happen in the story that Rhys is telling, if that makes any sense? So anyways, thank you guys for watching. It's been a quick discussion about basically the past and the present colliding and stuff that affects the past not affecting the future or something like that, not really sure. Anyways, thank you all for watching. It's been a fun with my Tales discussion. If you guys do have any suggestions for any other discussions, comment down below and I will see to doing that. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, like the video and subscribe for more. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time on Tales from the Borderlands.